Welcome to another video on how to run an Alpha Course series online with me, your host, Matt Edmondson. So in this video, I want to show you how I set up Zoom to play the videos and a few things that I've learned in doing this. Now I'm going to share my screen with you using the screen sharing software that I've got. I do warn you, it's going to go a little bit crazy because Zoom and this screen sharing software sort of conflict a little bit. So do bear that in mind. That said, you should, in theory, get the gist, okay? So let me head on over to Zoom. So here I am inside Zoom, and this is what you would see if you're on a call. Obviously, you would see everybody on there. This is just a temporary thing here that I've got set up. And what you're going to do is you are going to click on Share Link. Now, before you do that, let me share with you my other desktop if I can here. So on my desktop here, I've got multiple desktops. You see I've got, I'm on a Mac, and this is the QuickTime window here. Let me move that out of the way. So I've got the QuickTime window open here with the How and Why I Pray video. Okay, so I've already got my player open, and if I play that, you know, it's great, and you can see that and hear that, and it's all wonderful. Okay, so I've got it there. I'm good to go. Now I am using multiple screens here. This is just a setup that I've got. You might not do that. You might just have the one. So let me go back to Zoom here. So what I want to do is I want to tell Zoom that I want to share a screen, and I want to share that particular video, and I don't need to share anything else. I just need to share that video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Share Screen. This is where it will go a little bit crazy. So let's click that button there. Okay, so you'll notice I've got some options here, if you can still see them, desktop 1, desktop 2, and so on and so forth. I want to share the video. I just want to choose that video, which is the QuickTime player. I don't want to share the desktop, just want to share that video. And I want to share computer sound, and I want to optimize screen share for video clip. And then I want to click share. And this is where it's gone a bit crazy. You can't see it, but in effect, Zoom is now sharing just that QuickTime player, and once it's finished I can click the stop share button. Now let me come out of that and come back here. There are a few things to bear in mind with this. If you watch YouTube videos or if you watch Zoom, it says make sure your video is full screen to do this. Okay, now do check those two boxes, share screen and share computer sound, otherwise people won't be able to hear the video, and that's crucial, right? They need to be able to hear it as well as see it, and it's in those two buttons. It took me a while to figure that out in those two check marks. But the other thing that I found out was if I do that, if I come over here to my desktop and I go, right, I'm going to do what Zoom tells me to do, and I'm going to make this full width like this. I'm going to make it as big as my screen, and I click play. Now the thing to bear in mind here is I'm actually streaming the full size version. Okay, so this is very high resolution. I'm on a MacBook Pro 16-inch, so this is a massive amount of data. And so what I found was that actually with the video, when we streamed that at full screen, because we did some tests, obviously I had my wife log in on Zoom, and I suggest you do this, have people log in, or your team, and just see how it streams. In fact, in our team meeting 20 minutes before the alpha starts, I just want to test this video with the guys, make sure it's working okay. We found the video was quite jittery, and it wasn't coming through that well, and the sound and the video weren't syncing up great. So here's how we solved that particular problem. What I did was, rather than have it at full screen, I just literally make it like a quarter screen. For my resolution Mac, that is plenty big enough. And again, you'll just need to test what's going to work on your computer. So I'd have it that sort of size on my screen. And when I go to Zoom and I click share screen, and I want them just to share this, to share that QuickTime, you know, you choose QuickTime, not the whole desktop, but choose QuickTime. If I made it a little bit smaller, we found that I'm in effect sending less data down the broadband connection, and it still displayed really well, and the sound started to connect and resonate with people. So if you're struggling with that jittery thing in your test, just try making your video player smaller, not too small so you can't see it, but obviously just go back and forth and figure out what works well for your computer, with the guys watching it, and have people watch it on a phone, have people watch it on a desktop, just so you can test that back and forth. And you should find that by doing that, you can get the video to play on Zoom, and they should be able to hear it if you follow those settings. So I hope you found this helpful. Any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.